So we have another interesting discovery here of this campsite. A real gem, hidden gem, right?
Gorgeous. And it's solo, which
Yes.
is really good. This is the only site, no other sites.
Yeah. So let's take a look at what we've got here and figure out what we're going to do. So we got this area that's open over here. We're up on top of this hill. Picnic table over here. Fire pit. And then there's an open area right there too. And then there's the van. Threading it down this narrow road. Kayaks touching some of the branches, but no big deal. So I think what we'll do is we'll put the van over in this spot right here where it looks like it's going to be a little bit more shady. And that leaves this wide open area right here. And I think that could probably get the van pretty level without even using the levelers there. So
Good.
what do you think?
I like it.
Yeah. But it just seems so quiet here. Peaceful. That's what we're looking for, aren't we?
Yeah.
We just left Bar Harbor, hiking with all the peeps on the trails and restaurants and hustle bustle, ready for a few days of peace and quiet, right?
Just the two of us.
Okay, so let's move the van in position. That looks good. It feels level. What do you think?
I like it. Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
very level.
So we'll put the screen tent over the top of the table over here, and then our chairs right here for the afternoon shade. I think it's going to work great. All right, let's unload.
Okay, let's do it.
here is our camp. You see the vans parked off to the left. We've got our screen tent, our 2 reclining chairs, our propane fire pit, table over there for cooking. The kayaks are off the back of the van, and we'll show you why here in just a second. But look how beautiful this setting is. Somebody even put up a clothesline for everybody else, so that was nice. So now we're going to do our daily ritual, which is what?
We're going to fill our water bottles so that the water gets warmer.
What water?
So that we can take our outside shower tonight.
Outside shower, huh? Okay.
Yeah. Because we're the only ones here for miles, so we can just do outside showers.
So right down this path is your own private boat launch. Amazing. And this is where we fill our gallon jugs of water and haul it back to the site up top of the hill. And look at this, our 2 kayaks waiting for us. Any time that we want, we launch into this little cove here, this little section of the river. Let me make sure I don't fall in here. And off that way is to the main lake, Rocky Lake, the wide open spaces. And then this way, around the corner, is a winding river that is magical to paddle.
It's very beautiful.
But look at this setting. So funny little story about this little section right here is when it was on some of the hotter days, we would dip, step into the water and play in the water and cool off. But suddenly when I was standing right there, let me make sure I can see, I was standing right there. Right there, I looked in the water and the light was just like this, where you can see in pretty easily. Was the biggest snapping turtle I have ever seen in my life. He was right there just chilling out underneath the water, and I said, Kim, don't come over this way, because there's this gigantic snapping turtle. So I was talking to one of the locals today about it, and he said a turtle that size could be well over 100 years old. He wasn't bothering anybody. But needless to say, we didn't really frolic around in the water that much anymore, because it's really shallow there, and I was just kind of scooting along on my stomach, on my hands, and just think, you put your finger right in the mouth of a snapping turtle. Not good. You could really get some major damage. I did some research on it to see if anybody's lost any fingers or toes here in Maine to a snapping turtle, and they said there's no recorded incidences of anybody losing fingers or toes to a snapping turtle in Maine, but I don't want to be the first one. But anyway, it's just, you got to realize you're out in the wilds. This is the real deal. You're up here in the North Woods. There's going to be the wild animals, and so we were really respectful. We didn't want to disturb the turtle, and we just got out of the water and left it alone and let it do its thing. Maybe it was hunting. It needs to eat, so we didn't want to bother it. Okay, so now we're going to fill these water bottles. Hold on. So now we're going to fill our gallon jugs of water in our nice water source here. The water is a brownish color. That seems to be the color that we see a lot in Maine. I don't know exactly what causes it to look a little like iced tea, but I know that this water is pretty clean and safe for taking a outside shower with, so no big deal. So we'll just fill these up. Try not to stir up the sediment when you do this, and then you won't have sediment in your shower water. I made that mistake at first, is I put the whole shower bag in the water and tried to fill up the whole 5-gallon bag right here, and it just stirred up all the sediment, and now all that sediment's in the bag, and I just found that it's just better to do it this way and you don't get all that sediment. There's 2. We find that with the outside shower bag that we use, when we both wash our hair, we use about 3 gallons. Kim doesn't wash her hair every single day, and when she doesn't wash her hair, then we use about 2.5 gallons. So I will fill up 3 gallons, and that way we'll definitely have enough, because it's a 5-gallon bag, so there's 2 gallons of water already in the bag left over from the last time. But I like to make sure that we have a lot of extra. I don't want to run out in the middle, and so there we go. Got our 3 gallons of water.
I just love these clouds. Oh my gosh, these clouds are stunning.
Yeah, isn't that beautiful?
Good stuff.
Yeah, and it's today. There's no wind. A really nice thing about this site is that on almost a daily basis, there's a good breeze that pops up, especially in the afternoon. It's about, what, noonish right now? And we don't have any particular wind, but the breeze cools you off. It helps keep the mosquitoes at bay. So I enjoy a little bit of a breeze up there. So let's go fill these up. We'll show everybody our outside shower. Let's go. So around on this side of the van is our outside shower setup. There's the crossbars that holds the cargo box. And then, is that Yakima? Yeah, Yakima sells these little extension bars that are there. They use those to help load a kayak onto a car all by yourself. And I put them on this side of the crossbars to hang our little shower bag from. There it is right there. So you can see it's just partially full, maybe like 1.5 gallons left in there, and the sun will hit that and heat that water up. So let me show you how I fill it up. I just climb the ladder. I don't take it down, man, because when that thing's full, that's heavy. So I'll just grab these water jugs, climb up here. So we'll just unscrew this little cap. Keeps all the bugs from getting in there. And just stick this jug in. Okay, so the cap's unscrewed. I'll just take this jug and just do it like that. And the water just goes in. Normally I don't spill that much. There we go. I wasn't doing it right. Get that water right in there. There's 1 gallon. Kim, will you hand me the next gallon? So we just do that. Stick it right in there. She's thirsty. Okay. let's go for another gallon. Just like that. Easy breezy. There you go. So that was 3 gallons. And then with the extra amount that was already in there, and then we'll just have a little buffer in case you take extra time to rinse. You can not have to worry about running out of water. And that's it. And this is strong enough to hold all this weight. That is a lot of weight, but this bar is very strong. And then when that, that'll warm up later just from the air temperature. But then when you want to take a shower, and you just pull this like that. Look at that stream there. Close it. And it's all good. We've got all our shampoos,
all our stuff down there.
all just waiting for us, our towels. This makes a nice little towel rack, and it's all set. So that probably has like 4.5 gallons of water in there, which is more than enough for 2 people to do a good shower. So there's no reason why you can't take a shower every single day in this campsite in particular. So there you go. Well, folks, it looks like we are getting a little long-winded on this video. You will have to excuse us, but we are so excited to show you all of this beautiful place in which to enjoy the outdoors in a peaceful, quiet surrounding. We're going to cut this episode short, but don't you worry. Part 2 is coming shortly. In the next episode, we will show you more about this campsite, show you more about the van, and we take a serene paddle down the river. Best of all, we will reveal to you the location of this campsite and show you exactly how to find many more like it in the great state of Maine. If you would like to, please feel free to subscribe. Write us a note in the comments about anything you would like to talk about. We would love to hear from you. See you again soon. Until then, we hope your life is full of peace and adventure.